My mom uninvited me from Christmas over my trust fund, so I exposed what she was lying about. My grandma died when I was 8, and she left me a trust fund my mom could never touch. It was meant for college, a home, or an emergency, not to clean up my mom's messes. I turned 25 last month, which meant the account finally became mine, $340,000. That same night, my mom called and didn't even say hi. Dex needs help, she said. Gregory thinks you should invest in Dex's food truck. It'll be good for family bonding. Dex is my stepbrother. He's 32, and he's burned through 3 big ideas already. The last one ended with police questions, and Gregory paid it off so Dex wouldn't get dragged into court. I took a breath and said, "This is my education money. My master's program starts in January." My mom snapped. "You can take loans like everyone else. Family comes first." I said, "Then why didn't Grandma leave it to you?" She went quiet, then came back with, "You're selfish. After everything we've done for you." I didn't argue, because I could list a lot. Like the time Dex moved in when he was 28 and I got shoved into the basement. Or when my graduation dinner got canceled because Dex had a meeting that turned into a court date. Or when they took my car for Dex's deliveries until he totaled it, then acted like I should be grateful. After the car thing, I started saving everything. Screenshots, emails, voice recordings. It wasn't paranoia. It was how I survived in that house. 2 weeks before Christmas, my mom called again. "We've decided you're not welcome for Christmas unless you reconsider," she said. Then she put Gregory on speaker so he could add, "This is a loyalty test. Do the right thing." I said, "It's my money. Grandma set it up this way on purpose." My mom's voice got sharp. "Your grandmother was a bitter old woman trying to control people from the grave." That one hit me harder than the threat. Then she tried the guilt angle. "Dex is struggling. He needs you." I knew what Dex called struggling. Buying a new motorcycle, booking a Cancun trip, posting it all online. I said, "I'm not giving him my trust fund, and I'm not coming for Christmas." She hung up like I'd slapped her. For 3 days, I felt sick about it anyway. Like maybe I was the bad one. Then my aunt, my mom's sister, called me, whispering like she was scared to be heard. "Your mom's telling everyone you refused to help pay for her cancer treatment," she said. I froze. "What cancer?" My aunt sighed. "That's what I said. She's using it to make you look cruel." My mom didn't have cancer. She had a pattern. When she didn't get her way, she made up a crisis. In that moment, the guilt flipped into anger, and my plan got simple. I made a folder on my laptop called Receipts. I pulled every text where my mom demanded money for Dex. I grabbed the voicemail where she threatened to cut me off from the family. I added the audio clip where she called Grandma bitter for protecting me, and I scanned the trust papers that said, in plain language, my mom had 0 access. Then I made one message and sent it to every family group chat I was in. I kept it short. "Mom is lying. Here's what she actually asked for, and here's the proof." Some people didn't reply. Some asked if it was real, so I sent the recordings. My mom jumped into one chat and called me ungrateful and confused. I replied with the trust papers and her own texts. The chat went silent. Once the truth was out, I did the part my mom couldn't twist. I wrote a letter and mailed copies to my mom, Gregory, and Dex. I listed every time they pushed me aside for Dex, and every lie my mom told to control the story. I didn't curse, I didn't name call, I just wrote facts, dates, and screenshots. Then I got to the last paragraph. I wrote, "I'm donating $50,000 from my trust fund to the women's shelter that helped you leave my dad. I'm doing it in Grandma's name because she tried to protect my future when you wouldn't. Please don't contact me again about this money. Merry Christmas." I mailed it certified so nobody could pretend it got lost. The next morning, my phone started buzzing like it was possessed. My mom called 14 times. I let it ring. I muted my phone. Gregory texted, "You're committing defamation. You're going to regret this." I forwarded that to my lawyer cousin and didn't answer him either. Then Dex texted me something I didn't expect. "I'm sorry, I didn't know she was saying cancer, and I knew she was pushing, but I didn't think she'd go that far." I didn't forgive him on the spot, but I saved the message anyway. On Christmas morning, instead of going to their house, I went to the shelter. I helped unload boxes and set up new beds they bought with the donation. When I was leaving, my mom sent one last text. "You destroyed this family." I stared at it for a second, then I typed,